Yeah.
Diamond Days. Diamond Days.
Pizza? Yo, bitch, basic? Like, just pizza? Yeah, she basic.
What up? It's your girl Diamond Days, and I am back at it again with another video reaction for you guys today. If you're new, welcome.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Please subscribe to become part of the Diamond Gang, okay? We always lit
over here.
And if you've been rocking with me, thank you so very much. Let's hit this click into the
bad wig theory.
And let's see what they talking about. Yeah.
I only have 3 hours to get ready.
Wow.
It's day night for the Mallins in Kent, and Irene is halfway through the beauty process.
Today I think he's taking me to one of his nice
look at that wig.
restaurants somewhere. I really think it's important for me and Sam to have some time together because, you know, yes, we love the kids, but I always say the kids grow up and they leave the house.
A key element of keeping the
they got how many
with
kids?
5 children is the nannies.
That's her husband, and he a billionaire. He an oil tycoon billionaire.
The day kicks off with a chauffeur-driven car.
Oh my God, she is
The
just
next stop isn't
petite.
a restaurant; it's a private airport.
Oh wow.
Oh darling, this is too much.
I gotta give me a bad wig, y'all. Look at this. They private
Sam's
jetting.
favorite restaurant is in Paris.
They on a private jet to go to Paris, just to go to his favorite restaurant in the middle of the day.
The cost of a private jet from the UK to Paris is £15,000. And to think they could have got there for less than 100 quid.
What?
We could have gone EasyJet.
And look at that wig. I'm getting me a stiff wig, synthetic wig today.
Spoil the moment. But not that long ago, when we got onto a plane, and for the first time in a while, it wasn't.
I am
I have
mesmerized.
a bad wig theory.
Uh-oh.
Now, if you are not in Black Woman TikTok, you may not be familiar with the bad wig interracial.
I want to see that whole documentary.
And there is lore. And it goes something like this. In general, white men are not checking for Black women in interracial dating, mating relationships, with one notable exception, and that is a thin, conventionally thin,
super
Black woman
skinny.
wearing a bad wig.
A bad wig.
Yes, it's
Preferably
funny.
dark-skinned
Might be a
women.
little ironic, certainly in the
Yeah, preferably
tradition
dark-skinned
of
women.
African American communication styles in which we play the dozens, but also I think there's a little social science to this, and I'm gonna tell you what I think it is that women, despite how attractive the opposite sex found them, were rewarded with more pay in the labor market if they invested a lot in their personal grooming. I kid you not, that's the finding. It did not matter whether or not you looked good.
Right.
What men, consciously or subconsciously, and other women, it is worth saying, rewarded was a woman who demonstrated that she put a lot of effort into how
so if you wear the makeup and the
work where you like, no
big
way,
eyebrows and the big
eyebrows slide,
hair.
they go all over mama's face. Yes, they're probably actually going to let that slide, because what it indicates is that this is a woman who is trying to conform to gendered norms about people.
Okay, let
Men
me start
trust a
decking
woman
up.
that signals through her ostentatious grooming habits that she is likely to conform to traditional gender roles.
Wow.
Now, why would white men like this in a Black woman? Aha. Well, Black women are not generally in the beauty hierarchy considered women. Shout out to my queer theory folks. We are masculinized for lots of reasons. Skin tone, physical features, height, weight, but really because of the overwhelming power of the controlling images that say that Black women are not legitimately feminine women. Then you add
Feminine,
to that
fit, and
extreme
friendly.
amount of racial segregation in our personal networks and our private lives, residential segregation, and the fact that few white people have, according to data, a non-white friend.
Yeah, access of Black women.
All this adds up
specifically.
to a reality where white people don't have a lot of exposure to Black people, have a low expectation of Black women as being feminine, quote unquote beautiful in a way that conforms to gender social norms.
In a way that conforms.
You put all that together and they have no idea how to judge the femininity or
of
social acceptability of a black woman when it's time to date one. And they don't know what we do with our hair. They ain't got no clue, except for a few people on TikTok who are weird. But they don't have any idea what goes into a black woman's grooming ritual. So they also can't judge the effort.
Yeah, because they...
How many times you, a black woman, a sister, showing up for work and had white people go, dang, how long did your braids take? 28 minutes?
Or they just think like the most non-good styles are good. Like, you be like,
There's
you
no
like
way
this?
of judging the amount of time and effort that goes into a black woman's
wig sliding and everything.
And wealthy men in particular really value this sort of performative investment in competitive beauty standards because it signals to them that you will keep trying to stay beautiful. And that is the deal with most men, but in particular with very wealthy men. Wealthy people are deeply invested in the traditional gender division of labor.
Okay.
So, if a white man is attracted to a black woman or desires a black woman, he would like a black woman who does an ostentatious to him, legible to him display of female grooming. So he doesn't care that the wig looks bad. And for the record, the wigs don't look too much worse than some of what I see happens to some of these people who get their hair dyed blonde after a really long time and it turns into a rat's nest. But what he is valuing is that, they see that wig, right? And it looks like labor. And they
look like labor.
Here's somebody who is invested in a kind of performance of femininity that I recognize and that I know how to reward. This is a woman who is signaling, I will spend hours a day, whatever it takes, to stay, quote unquote, beautiful according to you and your social expectations, and I will consider that my primary job in this relationship. And she's got to work really hard, that sister, to prove it, because again, she's starting at a deficit. People already think that black women are not feminine enough.
Yeah.
So you put that bad wig on top of your head and it says, see how willing I am to conform? Not just to your expectations about race, but to your expectations
about
more importantly about gender.
Oh,
so
gender.
Believe it or not, that sister in a bad wig is doing some
hard wig, soft life.
That is perfectly tuned to what wealthy white men are probably looking for and are able to translate.
Wow.
Wealthy men, particularly wealthy white men, because they don't know what a feminine black woman is, they see black women, real skinny, petite black women with bad wigs. They see that as something that they can recognize as somebody who is adhering to the feminine beauty standards, the generalization of femininity, and so they are willing to spend
that cash money.
Sign me up. I'm nowhere near skinny, but I can get me a bad wig. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below about the hard wig soft life, and I'll be back with another video reaction for you guys. Bye.